absolutely. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. Let's try to get in and out with this story in about 3 minutes time. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he is the biggest story in hip-hop. This dude came home from prison. He acknowledges that he's a rat. He agreed to work with the feds, locked up a lot of the non-trade gang members, and he's dropped music again. He made his return to hip-hop last week, dropping off a new record entitled Gooba. That bad boy is set to be the #1 record probably next week. It's already sold over 100,000 units, but rap is not happy with the success and the fact that fans are streaming Tekashi 6ix9ine's music when they know he a snitch. A lot of kid fans in that base. Speaking of those kid fans, so Tekashi 6ix9ine, as we reported on my platform a few days ago, as he was making videos, trolling, rap, saying, "I'm back, I'm home," well, one of his fans was able to look outside of the door and see that Tekashi 6ix9ine was her new next door neighbor. Check it out.
So I'm in my fucking room. 6ix9ine is literally, he moved into the house behind me. He's taking pictures on the back deck.
Yeah, so after this, apparently fans start pulling up to Tekashi's crib. By the way, that don't look like a rich person's home. No disrespect to the crib, it looked decent, but you got a $500,000 chain on your neck, and that's where you staying at? You in a townhouse, my guy? That's where you staying at? Nah, B, that don't look like a big multi-million-dollar rapper's crib. That don't look like your palatial estate, my nigga. So Tekashi 6ix9ine's crib got berated with fans after his address leaked online. They wanted to come pull up. Now the problem with that is the kid fans probably don't mean no harm to you, but you're a known rat and your ops got your drop as well. So Tekashi 6ix9ine had to move. He ended up moving to another crib. I don't know if this is something that he's renting. Probably he's renting another crib somewhere. He ended up moving. His lawyer confirmed at the TMZ that he had to go somewhere else because police had to shut down the whole block because too many fans were pulling up to his crib. And check this out. Here's where the story gets even crazier. More fans found out where Tekashi 6ix9ine lives again because he brought the cars to the new crib and he has such distinct vehicles. Fans found out where 6ix9ine lives again.
6ix9ine who? Heard? Yes, sir. 6ix9ine got fucking racks. Hello. Hello.
So now a third plan has been implemented. Tekashi 6ix9ine, after his address got leaked again, has now opted to get rid of his vehicles. You see his vehicles got towed, so he's getting rid of the vehicles. So the next time he moves, his identity will not be as easy to find, right? That is, I'm not sure if he's gonna move crib again. Again, when you're a known rat for the rest of your life, this is how you gotta move. When you got enemies at the pace that Tekashi's got enemies, this is what you got to do for the rest of your life. Not a life that I would want to live, but that's the cost of snitching while other people do 10, 15, even 20 years for a couple of those dudes in that non-trade gang. I'm not justifying what they did, but at the same time, I'm damn sure not justifying what Tekashi opted to do as his location keeps getting leaked to fans. And I think the fans that are getting their hands on his location, I really believe most of those dudes are just, or most of those kids are just his fan base, right? I don't think they mean any harm. But the problem with that is you can't take the risk of real street guys getting your location since you done made so many enemies in your very young life. You can't take the risk of your ops getting their hands on your location and wanting some real smoke with you. And you got to protect you and your family by any means since you put them at such great risk. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. Again, Tekashi 6ix9ine's home address, wherever he's living at, it was leaked not once, but twice. He now has 209 Hot 100 entries. So just to put this in perspective, that's more than Jay-Z and Kanye West combined, Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown combined, Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber combined, Elvis Presley and the Beatles combined, Aretha Franklin and James Brown, you get my drift here, combined. As great as Drake has